All right, boys and girls, I am reading Kyle Keeps Track of Cash. If you don't know what cash is, you can just look at what Kyle is holding in that picture, that illustration. Lots of money. Kyle's club is going camping. All the kids will sell cool candy to earn money for the trip. So according to the title, Kyle has to keep track of his cash. Let's see if we can get the big. There we go. Chapter 1. Our club is going camping. Who wants to go camping? Asked Mr. Jackson. We all cheered. Great, he said. Now camping costs money. And he wrote budget. Look at the blackboard, the old school blackboard, chalkboard. He wrote the word budget on the board. We can make a budget to help us keep track of our money. He wrote expenses next. Expenses are the things we spend our money on. We need to pay for our spot at the campground. We need supplies. Our expenses add up to $30 for each camper. So when Kyle and his club go camping, they need to keep track of their money because it costs money to do things. So they need to spend money on the campground, the food, the water, the ice, the bug spray. Got to keep those bugs away. The trash bags, you have to take care of the environment. The flashlights, and even the gas for the bus. So each camper is going to cost $30. I don't have $30. I just emptied my piggy bank, says Kyle. That's okay, Kyle, he said. Budgets also track income. Income is money that we take in. See, the first part of income is the word in because the money's coming in to you. Now I'm going to read the little sidebar. Do you have any income? It could be money you get for chores or an allowance. You can include any money you get for a gift too, like a Christmas or birthday when you get money. Our club saves money in the bank downtown, said Mr. Jackson. We spend some of that money to buy boxes of cool candy. Yum, I said. Boys and girls, where do you save your money? Do you have a piggy bank? Or does someone hold it for you, or a jar? Or you tuck it under your mattress? Where do you put your money when you save it? Do you have your own bank account? The candy isn't for you to eat, said Mr. Jackson. We're going to sell it for income. Sort of like our school has fundraisers. Okay, but that goes to the whole school. And now this income, this candy they're selling is going to go to the campers so they can go on a camping trip. Each camper gets 10 boxes. We'll sell them for $3 each. I ran out of fingers to count, but Keisha called out, we'll each make $30. So if they each sell 10 boxes of candy, they'll get $30 income, and that will pay for their trip. Chapter 2, Selling Candy. At home, I showed my family the candy. My brother ran to his room. He came back and put some money on the table. Cool candy, please, he said. I found a notebook to do the math. Quarters are worth 25 cents. 8 quarters equals $2. Dimes are worth 10 cents. 7 dimes is 70 cents. Nickels equal 5 cents. 5 nickels equals 25 cents. Pennies are 1 cent each. 8 pennies makes 8 cents. You gave me $3.03. I owe you 3 pennies. His mouth was already full of the cool candy. The next day, Dad said he would take me out to sell candy. I put all 9 boxes in my backpack. I added the notebook and the pencil. Dad gave me $1 bills. Put this money in your wallet, he said. You'll need it to make change. You can pay me back later. Who was pictured on the $1 bill? Oh, you'll have to find that out on your own sometime. Who was pictured on the $5 bill? Maybe you know it already. Now remember, boys and girls, safety first. Kyle's dad is going out with him to sell the candy. That's something you never do by yourself. Mrs. Harding wanted 2 boxes. They're $3 each, I said. So that totals $7? Dad shook his head. I tried again. 2 boxes is $6, I said. Mrs. Harding gave me a $10 bill. That's $10 minus 6 equals $4. And I counted 4 $1 bills right into her hand. Miss Jennings bought 1 box. She gave me a $5 bill, and I gave her back $2. Mr. Spire gave me 2 $1 bills and 4 quarters. All this candy is making me hungry, said Dad. Time to go home for dinner. Kyle's doing a really good job making change. He really knows how to subtract. That's why when we have math lessons, you really need to make sure you're practicing your subtraction. Chapter 3, Big Spender. 2 days later, we tried selling again. But Miss Clements doesn't eat candy. And Mr. Randall had already bought some from Keisha. If Keisha got here first, I'll never sell all my boxes, I said. Dad smiled. I've got a great idea. Let's grab the bus and visit cousin Ashina. Oh, so Dad's full of good ideas. Dad's idea was great. Ashina bought 4 boxes. Maybe you can come over next Sunday and help me eat it, she asked. I smiled. Thanks, Ashina. And she gave me a $20 bill from her purse. $8 back, I said. Oh, this is the good one. Chapter 4. Camping. Here I come. Back home, Dad said, Do I get any candy? 1 last box for you, I said. And Dad paid me $3. I gave him back the $10 I owed him. Remember those $1 bills Dad gave him to make change? And then I counted the rest of my money. I had one $20 bill. I had 6 $1 bills. I had 12 quarters, 7 dimes, and 5 nickels. And I had 5 pennies. I didn't have any candy, but I did have $30, and this was going to be the best camping trip ever. Once you've eaten it, candy is gone. What could you buy that lasts longer? That's a great question. So candy, it's like immediate satisfaction. You pay your hard-earned money for it, you eat it, it's gone. What kind of things could you buy that would last longer? I loved that story. And I loved how he's going to enjoy the camping trip even more because he worked hard to earn his money. So Kyle is going to enjoy that camping trip even more because he worked so hard to earn and count up his money. And I also love that question about what could you buy with money that would last longer than candy. All right, and here's the end of the book. And now you're going to go to your class kick activity.